What's up, everybody? Greg Aidala here. I'm in the West Hill, corner of First and Quail. I'm here with our friend Pastor Charlie. Today is Thursday, September 23rd, 2021. It's important I mention that because, Pastor Charlie and I have been discussing the recent uptick again in gun violence within the city. And the city just today, right, within the past 24 hours, they're asking people again and business owners to speak up, and they want to hear from the community. And I'm going to let Pastor Charlie talk about that because, what we've been talking about over the years is they want the community to speak up, and then when you do, they take you as an enemy, and it's vexing because we're here trying.
Yeah, when I read the article this morning, it says we want the community's help, and I was just so disturbed by that because there's not much more help you can give when you install $6,000 worth of camera and they've gotten 3 murders on video, taken all the footage. You've been on here, this corner, for 27 years, and you see what's going on, and you're bringing the issues to the leadership of the city, yet you become the enemy. And all of a sudden it's like, you're being called out, you're being called a liar, you're being called not a resident. And how much of that can you take before you're like, okay, well, so when you throw something out like that, we want the community to help, you really don't mean it.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with that because, this, in my walking the streets during the campaign, I'm speaking to more and more people that are coming out saying the same things we are, and it sounds like it's falling on deaf ears.
Right.
I mean, the community is actually speaking really loud. Right. Look, this is real. There's blood on the streets and murders happening. Yet, nothing is being done. There is no accountability from this administration. There is no one denouncing this. And we are out here because we're spiritual and we believe in humanity.
Right.
And we believe in community.
Right.
And like you said, we're here offering our assistance. We extend the olive branch year in and year out.
Right.
And you're taken as an enemy. And I can't figure that mentality out.
Yeah, well, I definitely can't figure that out. If there's an issue that needs to be dealt with right now, Greg, it is the violence in our city. And we're right on track to be another Chicago.
Absolutely.
We really are. And so it's like, wait a second, I care enough for the people in this community to have been speaking up through the years, to be able to educate their kids, be able to feed their kids, to be able to try to keep our corners safe. Yet, over the last year, I had to move 2 of our neighbors out to another location. And now we're having an issue where we've got bullets flying inside our building. How can I have volunteers? How can I have kids from the community in there, at risk? I just can't do it.
No, and it makes no sense because with an ally such as yourself, you'd want that on your team. I certainly do when I get in office, 100%. And for the life of me, this administration keeps sweeping everything under the carpet and won't acknowledge the truth of what's happening because every single person in Albany deserves better.
Oh, absolutely.
Deserves better.
Absolutely. And it's sad that we have to move out of here. We think we found another location that is safe, that, this was safe at a time. This was community at a time. We had 80 kids in here at one time, 60 kids.
And to that point, it was great. And there's so many great people that still live. We've been in business for 78 years. There's still great people here that want more and deserve way better.
Right across the street, right on our block.
Yeah, 100%.
But putting them at risk with a stray bullet, we just don't want to see one of our kids die.
No, we don't want anyone to die.
Last year, one of the young kids that got shot and killed, 18-year-old, we fed his brother. We fed him as he was growing up. And here we have to sit him, watch him bleed out on our street. It's so sad. We're speaking up, but we want the people in Albany to speak up. We need a new administration. The way they can speak up, November, you need to get out and vote, and you need to vote out this administration.
100%. I couldn't agree more with that. Your voice does matter. Your vote definitely counts. And come November 2nd, you need to fire this mayor. I'm pleading with the people of Albany. You need to fire this mayor before it becomes more of a Chicago scene in Albany. And it doesn't have to be that way. We're failing an open book test. And this administration, year in and year out, entirely fails the community of Albany 100%. So, Pastor Charlie, as always, I appreciate your time and your insight and your wisdom and your continuing of education and feeding and wanting a better community for all within the city and the Capital District. So I applaud you for that. And don't think that the audience out there doesn't recognize what you've done. And I admire that for you. And it's sad to see you leave the neighborhood after all these years.
But just to let everybody know, we're still here.
Yes.
Last month, we did book bags, we did bicycles. Yeah. We're going to be mobile. We'll still be in the community. We just have to keep it safe for our volunteers and safe for the kids that are coming to our programs.
That's right.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for everything.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Keep up the great work. God bless you. And for more information, visit my website at gregformayor2021.com. Until next time, be positive, be healthy, and be safe. I'll see you soon, everybody.